Let's take a look at the Quickdraw pistol magazine pouch. First, we will check out the build quality. It is solid plastic all around. It is slightly flexible. Comes with a paddle mount, so you can easily put it on your existing belt. And it has the typical mounting, the rotary mounting system. So any of the platforms that you can find on NOVRITSCH.com, you will be able to use it. It also allows you to adjust the rotation if you want it, for example, on your belt and you want it angled a little bit forward for faster reloads, you can totally do that. All right, that's for the build quality. Feels solid, nothing to complain about. Now let's take a look at all the adjustment options. First adjustment we will take a look at is the side adjustment with this little flap that allows you to adjust the size of the space for the magazine. If you lift it up, you will notice that I can make it bigger or I can make it also smaller. It is not super easy to adjust, so it will stay in place. This is the minimum. No, it's still not the minimum. If I put it all the way in, you see now this side is significantly smaller than this side. I will put it back, and now we take a look at the middle adjustment with this screw. Once you adjust the size to the correct one, you can adjust the tension on the magazine by simply using a Phillips head screwdriver and just tightening it like so. This will give you a very fine adjustment and you can set it exactly to the amount of resistance that you want. I will put a magazine in it later. We will take a look at it a little bit more into detail again. Now here when you look through the hole, there is an Allen key screw. So we can just unscrew it a little bit and that will allow us to adjust the position of the pouches. If you angle it a little bit forward, you will have an easier time taking out the magazine and it will be a little bit faster. To lock it in place, you simply tighten the screw just like that. Now that's it when it comes to the adjustments. There is everything you need for a magazine pouch to be adjustable. Worthy of mentioning is also these little hooks right here that will prevent the whole thing just slipping out of your belt. It will keep it in there. You know, when you pull on the magazine, maybe you have the tension quite high, it will just not go anywhere. It is also angled this way, so it grabs it very securely and it will just not be flopping around. But again, you can exchange the paddle mount for any other mount. Maybe you want it on molly, maybe you want it somewhere else. Pretty universal, so you can use it wherever you like. All right, now let's put some magazines in. Here I have a Glock style magazine. Just gonna put it in like so. It's there, it doesn't fall out. Here I have a high kappa magazine. I can just put it in. Both magazines work at the same time. Even that doesn't fall out. If I want to take it out, there is quite a bit of tension. You are not losing these magazines. And that's not it. We can also increase or decrease the tension. So I will take the Phillips head screwdriver and let's make it a little bit more loose. It's actually good to have the magazines in there when you are adjusting this because you can feel it and you can right away test it. Now it's way easier for both magazines and you can also increase the tension depending on your preference. Maybe if you are doing like a IPSC Airsoft style competition, you want it a little bit lighter. If you are in a milsim, you want it a little bit more friction, so that you don't lose your magazines. Last but not least, here we also have a speed loader, super handy to have. As you can see, fits right there. There is enough tension even when I had the high kappa magazine in there previously. So super universal, super adjustable, super easy. For the speed loader, what I would actually do is to make this a little bit tighter, lock it in place, and now it's very secured in there. All right, there you have it. That's the Quickdraw magazine pouch. If this fits the bill, it's definitely a good product to take a look at.